But who thought that, who had the foresight that today's day and age, Rare got lucky. They got lucky that mostly half the stuff that's said in this game for controller prompts are still used to this day. And, who knows, fucking for God's sakes, Microsoft could have said, you know what, frick it, A, B, and X and Y. It's gonna be Z, it's gonna, no, it's not, it's gonna be, C, E, T, V. I don't know what I was struggling with that, it's so hard. But who knows, they got so lucky, they lucked out that in today's age that fucking fucking game developers and console makers are still using the classic A and B at least. X and Y is kind of, there or not. It doesn't matter. And I'm I don't know. It's what? I gave some letters and stuff. For who knows? They could have been the fucking older games with Atari and ColecoVision where they have numbers instead of letters. God damn that. I can't imagine. Imagine the controls on that shit. Every time I look at the controls for those older consoles and stuff, it looks like a pain in the ass. But then again, they were pretty much made for games that were more close to arcades, because you won't see something like this played with the control for the Atari 1600 or the ColecoVision or whatever control you use, or whatever console used the control that involved a stick and a number pad right under it. It's pretty it's disgusting. And fuck this key so much. Just give me the button to smack and stuff. I don't want to smack. Give me this stuff. Conker's even getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off already. Cool, good to know. Alright, cool. We got this, people. You know this. I know this. We're playing this game. It's been out for a long time. Don't get mad if I start spoiling stuff because... fuck. What the hell, dude? Seriously? Come on. Get the key. Gotta get the key. Gotta get the dough. Gotta get the cash. Gotta get. Got it. Perfect. But yeah, it's insane. What? I don't want to keep talking about the game so much because... it's been said already. It's all been said and stuff. It's like I said, this game grew on me. It grew on me. I'll just give it that. It actually grew on me. I hated it when I was playing it earlier. Or not earlier. Well, when I was playing a bit. But I hated it so much. It's just... There's parts in the game. I'll give it that. It was kind of unique, where it kind of implemented different things. It took a little bit from each kind of game genre at the time, and put it in. But it's just oh god, no. These controls don't work for this, or it just doesn't work. That's just me. I'm just saying. All right. Well, the platforming in this game, it's good. You kind of do slide off a bit, which is a bit annoying and all that, but. It's okay, but then when you get to a certain section of the game where you gotta have a gun and you gotta shoot... No, in fact, not even guns, where you have to use projectiles, to shoot stuff. There's no ridicule. There's none whatsoever. You just gotta rely on your vision and hope for the best when you let go. This sucks so much. And yeah, I'm spoiling a bit, but the game's what? More than 20 years old by now, I believe? No. Almost 20 years old. So I know it's more than 15 years old. Or close to 15. Around there, 15, somewhere. I don't know. And of course, I won't get all the references, because I know this is a reference, but I don't understand what the reference is. I'm sorry. I don't watch all these crazy movies that Rare employees have and put it in this film. I was lucky enough to know what the hell Clockwork Orange is. For Christ's sakes, it's so much. Oh, man. You know what? It just sounds stupid. Trust me. I don't wanna. It's gonna be really idiotic of me, but if I lose an arm or an appendage or anything like that, I'm already getting goosebumps talking about it. I have something where I don't want to get what's it? It's not a leg brace. There's a word for this goddamn thing, and I wish somebody was here right now, or I wish whoever's watching this can tell me, because it's there's a term for it where you use it's not no damn it. Well, fuck it. Putting on a plastic arm or a metal leg or whatever to help me get through life easier and stuff. I've seen people use the bending legs or the little bending like a foot thing where people can actually run and move and stuff, because it acts as a balance, and you can actually walk, more or less. Yeah, that's it, walk. But I don't know, it kind of freaks me out when I see somebody like in today's age. I'm not saying that I'm afraid of people who are amputated and stuff and walking around with no appendages and all that stuff. Like, that doesn't bother me. What kind of does bother me is in today's age where we're having people use robotic arms and just, it's robot arms. Come on, like, do you not understand like the situation like we're creating right now? We're literally just we're getting inches and inches closer of our demise because of robots. Like, oh my god, like, if I had a choice, I probably would just say, you know what, I don't need a robotic arm. I'm just gonna have to live my life without a robot arm and all that stuff. That's just me. I'm sorry. Like, if you want to do it, knock yourself out. But just keep in mind that if you're around me and if I see you have a robotic arm and it's moving left and right and you're scratching your nose with it and stuff, I'll be terrified for you, because like, wouldn't you be afraid that if you had a robotic arm or a leg or something like that, it's gonna do something drastic? Like, it's probably gonna choke you out, or it's gonna do something. It's gonna have a mind of its own. It's gonna learn from what you've been doing and stuff. It has memory. Like, it doesn't need eyes. It can just hear. Like, I don't, like, who knows? Like, I'm afraid. Like, I'm afraid of people with robotic appendages. For Christ's sakes, like cyborg. If somebody, technically, is that a cyborg? If somebody has a robotic appendage or a robotic apparatus that is just hooked onto whatever their body part is missing and stuff, like, is that technically a cyborg? Is there a specific term for it and all that? Like, I don't know. I'm just shooting the shit here, people. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know anybody who's lost an appendage. I haven't lost one myself, thank God. I've put my body through some rigorous tests during my life and stuff, and that's not one of them. Although I'm still surprised I still have a penis, because whew, that thing got whipped off a long time ago. But no, none of that stuff. No, that's disgusting. What am I talking about? You don't want to know that. Is that TMI? Fuck you if it is, because we all do it. It's natural. We all spank the monkey and flick the bean and up the pooper. Whatever we do, whatever you do, that's your business. Like, I don't know. What the fuck am I even talking about? I'm over here carrying a beehive, running away from Wasp, who's talking like gangsters and smoking a cigar and stuff. Insane. Look at this game. This game is insane. Oh man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if it's a robotic, it's an appendage of a robot and stuff. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know if we can be friends. I even told my friends this. Like, if one of you ends up losing an arm and stuff, don't worry, we'll still be friends. We'll still be cool. You know, it'll be kind of weird if we do our secret handshakes that involve your feet and legs and fingers and all that stuff. But if you have a robotic arm, believe me, best believe, I'm not gonna shake that hand. I'm gonna stay as far away from that part of your body as I can. Like, if you shake with your left hand and that's where the robot hand is, I'm just gonna give you a nod and a thumbs up and let you know, hey, I acknowledge your existence, and I don't need to touch you or anything like that. I don't need to shake your hands or anything like that. I just acknowledge it. And there you go. That's it. That's all you're getting from me. I'm sorry. Like, if you meet me up and you're like, yeah, oh yeah, hey Mark, I have a robotic appendage. Is this scary? And he's like, yes, it does. It freaks me out. I'm sorry. If you had a plastic appendage, I would not be so freaked out, because a plastic appendage cannot move on its own. You have to move it yourself, or it's stiff or whatever. Like, like, if you show me a mannequin, like, oh, hey, Mark, there's a mannequin, are you scared? Like, no. Why am I going to be scared of an inanimate object that doesn't move or anything like that? It just stays in one spot. Like, yeah, sure, mannequins be scary, but it's not like robot scary where it can move its arms and walk around. Like, in the goddamn future, we're going to have mannequins that probably are robots and are probably gonna end up moving around in different positions. That's gonna freak me out, because what if one day the mannequins come to life and decide to say, you know what? Fuck humanity, fuck this, I deserve to get more money and stuff. I deserve to get more oil and nuts and all that stuff to improve my body, whatever robots need. I don't know. Do robots even need money? Like, what use is money for robots? Like, what is the use of money for them? Like, what do they need to buy? They can actually make whatever they want to make. Like, if I can't, like, yeah, they can make whatever they want to make. So money's useless to them. So it's like, whatever. They decided to say, you know what, fuck humanity, we're going to overthrow them. Mannequins are coming to life and start bashing up everything, and then we're going to have to shoot them. And then we just seal their fates then and there. Because now there's only two there's only two ways this can go. This timeline can go. We can either go the Terminator route or the Matrix route. Honestly, to me, we're both fucking either way. Like, yeah, we might come out on top, but it might not be during my lifetime. Like in the Terminator, it's sort of in some people's lifetime. Like, I guess John Connor, he's the son of Sarah Connor, and I'm pretty sure Sarah, I feel like I'll still be alive in the Terminator lifeline. The Matrix lifeline, you're fucked for thousands and thousands of years, or hundreds of years, better yet, not thousands. Like, hundreds of years, or at least a decade or two in the Matrix world, because it's guaranteed you're not gonna, you were not around when the machines overthrew the humanity and all that stuff. I'm just saying that. But, I don't know, like, obviously, whoops, press the stop pause button, don't press that. Or whatever the dumb fucking button is on the Xbox has to pause. The squiggly, the straight lines, that dumb shit lines, whatever, that's what I'm calling, dumb shit lines. Yeah, just, I don't know, I might want to be alive still, but then again, I don't want to be ripped apart by machines. if that's okay, I would not want to do that. Like, in the movie The Animatrix, which I highly recommend you should check out. Like, even if you're not a Matrix fan, well, like, honestly, you might have to be a Matrix fan to watch it, because how else would you have heard about it? Unless you're a dumb weeb who looks up and watches anime movies and shit, and doesn't go outside and actually praises an inanimate female character, or male character, whatever you call that husband do. I know it's called a waifu, I know that. But what do you call the husband? Is it called husband do? Husbando? Is there even a husband equivalent? But either way, it's just, no, I don't know. Like the Animatrix, there's a scene in there that kind of scarred me a little bit, where it shows a guy in a mech suit. The mech suit gets ripped open, and the guy's pretty much spread apart like a starfish in there, and he's yelling and moving around, and the robot just yanks him out and rips off all his appendages. And I was like, oh God, no, we cannot, no, what is this? Why am I watching this? I came here for the awesome action anime scenes, and now you're showing me some guy literally being dismembered. Well, not dismembered, but he's literally getting his arms and legs severed from being pulled out. Oh God, that's getting me the goosebumps right now. Oof.